Friends, again, I would like to welcome all of you for today's session. There are something which I have already told you regarding offices. We'll put you in group for Sunday's session, Sunday's office timings and all, how it will be materialized. Point is that even we will also have a skeleton people like Madam Azim. We can manage since Ramadan also starts from Sunday, from today, so there will be office restrictions. By default, office hours reduced by 3 o'clock. So we'll be going in the first half only, so that second half will be at least safe. We will also not have much communication with the customers in the current form, so that we can expose certain things to bring customer to office for anything. But whatever is pending, like check encashments, checks deposits, renewal premium collections, some claims vouchers, I think that process will start. We'll start sending some courier services to Dubai. So some process operational things will start. At the same time, from business point of view, there are old people here also, there are new people also. I would request, there are certain challenges which we are facing, but let us now learn the habits of converting the challenges into opportunity. But how we'll convert that? So I'll share my screen and then I'll start my presentation, and then we'll have a question answer session. Remember, if this training today, if get logged out automatically, then I'll send you immediately after 2-3 minutes again the second link, so again you can join it fast. So don't just wait for the links to come. So friend, I'll share the screen and then we'll have a presentations in place. I hope everybody is listening. Everybody is getting presentation done.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Friends, welcome everyone in today's session. It's a Lee learning, again back to basics. Friends, this time I'll tell you, every time I used to say about the current trend which is prevalent today, and this is giving you as an golden statement which I love to put in front of you. This investment in your knowledge pays the best interest. Investment in your cash can anytime crash, but investment in your brain will give you highest gain. So here the point is not about the knowledge. The point is, if the knowledge goes in your brain, I'm sure you are going to multiply it and utilize it to the best possible way. Otherwise, what will happen? You have a plenty of knowledge from the market. You preserved it inside your stock, whatever you have, the internal physical body to stock it. Friends, this will not have any use until unless you utilize it, implement it fast. So the investments in brain is very, very important in today's sense. But how you are going to invest it? In last 30 days, how much time you invested on your knowledge upgradation, skills upgradations, that you have to ask. And if you have not done, and then I'm sorry, friends, you have lost the last very, very important 30 days. Because time always gives you a learning opportunity, and this will not come again and again. This coronavirus implications for business. There are certain challenges which we are facing as a business organization. I'll not go in much detail about the implications, because I'm sure many of you have already attended various seminars. In that you must have understood this. Friends, I will try to mute everyone now. And then we'll start presentation, because somebody is still not okay. I'm muting everyone, but whenever you have to speak, that unmute from your side. So I'm muting all of one, so there should not be any disturbance in between. Now I'm sharing the screen. Okay. Friends, this business implication, so I'll be talking about how the world is behaving in this atmosphere. Initially, when there were lockdown announced in India also and in this place, people were thinking, Kyare Baba, what will happen after 2 days, 3 days? Everything is, people are having chaotic life, this, that, everything was happening every first week of the lockdowns. But friends, now it has become part and parcel of life. and everybody has accustomed and then start working on the changes, acceptance, the reality that world is changing, business models are changing, so working habits are changing. So why not to accept this change and go for it? So similarly, just I'll give you the preview of how world economy is changing. Friends, the financial market as such is in total uncertain form. There is no certainty in market about any market, not even about any insurance market or any finance related market. I'll talk about the entire industry of the world. Let it be from airline, hospitality, hotel, tourism industry, let it be from IT industry, from healthcare industry, from manufacturing industry, everywhere, export, import, everywhere there is an uncertainty, because this healthcare, I would personally see this healthcare is not one kind of pandemic, but with this pandemic, there is a second pandemic which is globally happening, is a financial anxiety. Because of this healthcare pandemic, I personally see that is more important to understand all of us and all business people. There is a financial anxiety started happening in the entire global market. People are not certain which instrument will be the best to invest. People are not certain that which business will be more productive in the days to come. People are not certain that in which business we had been very successful in last 5-10 years, whether we'll be successful in coming years. So there has been financial anxiety. That is the biggest pandemic in today's market, then health pandemic, which is everybody is fighting for it. So this is one uncertainty. Second point is stock market. The entire world stock market, and even Indian market is also not exceptional on this. Entire world market has dropping like a rock. It is just like a rock when you go in some place, and when the building in crash, so the every becomes a rushes. This becomes is totally, it is like a rock. So we don't know how much it will affect and how much it will time, how much it will take to recover in the days to come. Second thing, you have seen there has been news that oil price at historic low. Of course, this has been very historic low. I'll not talk about the ambiguities of definition. I think we have shared on the WhatsApp, and that is enough to understand how this is moving. This oil prices, we are in a Middle East nation country, which we must know the reality of this. This oil prices on a historic low, it means it's totally affecting the entire business setup of this market. So if they don't change the business model, and that's not very easy to change, especially for Gulf, but they have started trying to change the business model, but it will take time. Dubai, I think they will have the fast recovery, but at the same time, if Abu Dhabi crashes much on the oil prices historic low, then it will take a longer time to recover in the days to come. So this also we must study. This is a reality we must face. Friends, this is the first time in the history, even not even happened in the any World War I, World War II, 80% of world populations are under lockdown. Lockdown means it is a kind of forced retirement, where if you are working on a daily incentives, your total incentive is lost. If you are working in a construction manufacturing company, you don't have any jobs to do in the next morning. So even people staying in a labor accommodations, you know, they're staying in the shifts. Now in the 3 shifts, so the space were occupied like that. Now all 3 shifts people are staying in the one place. So number of challenges are happening in entire world populations. Think of a situation, this is called, I personally see, this is not a lockdown. From financial market, this is a forced retirement. Friends, I'm sure you must be having diary, copy, pen with you. I do not want anyone only listening my, this is not some political bhasan kind of thing that you will listen and forget it. I want everyone should behave like a classroom training and write the notes which I am talking to you, because these things will be useful when I am sharing some mantras to overcome this. You should know how things are moving at the entire world market. We don't have to talk about the policy today, but we know we have to talk about many things which the business models are suggesting to us. Fourth thing is, friends, airlines, tourism, real estate industry. 3 industry is totally going to ruin the country's economy. Any country which is fully dependent upon these 3 parts, and I'm sure we are in a country in which there are one place which is totally dependent on only these 3 points. So that is why I'm highlighting here. This is going to ruin the entire country's economy. Believe me, I'm not scaring you, but this is going to be the fact. The time will tell the real story, how much it will have the impact. Friends, there has been sign of business closures, soaring unemployment, and loss of income fuel financial anxiety. Friends, why this financial anxiety is having the second issue? Because after effect of this, you must be getting news from this market in which we are operating. There have been reductions in salary. There has been predictions of soaring unemployment, termination, layoff of the jobs, and that will have every industry. Yesterday I was talking to Bhuvan and I was saying, see, airlines, people only talk about the pilot and air hostesses. But you know, in airline industry, the people who porters who take your luggage from reception, from parking lot to inside to boarding, entire industry, whoever is giving service, who put in trolleys, who is bringing luggage, you know, all Make My Trip, Yatra.com, all these online channels has been totally washed out in just one pandemic happened, and totally the company is totally finished. People are being thrown out from the company because there is no company who will be progressing for next 6 months, 1 year. So there is no salary for Make My Trip, Yatra.com people. These are going to be another very, very big financial anxieties to come. Friends, at the same time, this is not first time happening in this world, but this is a pandemic in which nobody is able to see into this pandemic. It's going on, going on, going on. It's not happening. Friends, I'm getting messages. I think this will be logged out in 40 minutes. So I'll be again sending you. So 10 minutes we'll talk, and after that I'll send you the link. Friends, no one is able to see the end of this pandemic. This is, and I'll normally I say always in my discussion for last 15-20 days, friends, this world war is being fought without use of any military weapons. You know, the number of deaths which has happened, this was more than the deaths happen in any world war. This has the more than the deaths happen in any Gulf War in 1991. See, friends, this is a world war where no military weapons are being used, and everything is on the toe. Everything is getting crashed. So this is uncertainty. We have to face this. At the same time, how this will have impact on our day-to-day life, since we are now, this is a world scenario. Our scenario, I'll tell you how it is going to affect us as a financial advisor, as a business model. See, the first things, you see the steep downfall in the interest rates, and friends, which is related to inflation. When there is a steep downfall in interest rates, you must be seeing the Indian markets, because we have almost 100% Indian crowd, which is our client base. They are seeing Indian markets, the reductions in the repo rates, huge reductions in repo rates from 8% to 4.4% in 5 years of term. When UPA handed over the command to the current NDA government, it was 8% in 2014, and now in 2020 it is 4.4%. When repo rate reduces, this is linked with the FD and guaranteed return plans. We should know how it is affecting every customers, because that is linked with the NRE FD and FCNR rates and all. At the same time, if you see the world market, the entire world market interest rates are on a steep downfall. We are dealing with the US dollar denomination policies. In reality, the federal rates are less than 1%. It's a 0.35, 0.45. This 5 years of bonds is, we are getting on 1.5% of bond. So always, there is a central reserve rate. Based on that, if you go on any guaranteed scheme, the difference is 1% for FD. You will get 1% plus, and advances is 3% plus. Like if repo rate of India is 4.4, so you will get 5.5 to 6% will be the FD rates, and loan you will be getting 7.5 to 8%. Similarly, the world market is also operating like that. If 0.5 is the federal rates, you will be getting 1.5% of FD rates in this current AD market. In here also, mostly we are having the similar interest rates what we have in the US setup. Friends, at the same time, this will again rise to the NPAs of Indian banks. Why I'm talking of Indian banks particularly? Because most of our money is being repatriated, is being sent back to India to invest in Indian banks as an FDs. If we have to stop that, we should know how Indian banks are already in a very stressed position. Now, loans are not being paid because all industries are closed, constructions are closed. Those who have taken the loans, the moratorium of 3 months is given. But after 3 months, if construction doesn't start, if business doesn't start, from where the EMI company will be paying it? So for the next 6 months, government has tried to change the clause of NPAs, but only the definition of NPA will change, but the amount of money doesn't come to the banking systems. Banking will be under totally stressed. So this will have a long-term impact on the balance sheets of the banking sectors. As you know, many banks are being merged. You have seen many banks, PMC Bank, Rupee Bank, PCMC Bank. There are various banks in Maharashtra, in Gujarat, in everywhere. Even today's scheduled banks are getting merged. The Corporation Bank, Union Bank, everybody got merged. So this merger is creating, government is trying to reduce the stress on the banks. This is another trend. We much know that. So if banking instrument is also not very, very secure in the days to come. When this pandemic, when there is no taxes collection, there is no subsidy collections, friends, this will be having direct impact on any government's national accounts, which we call it Indian market as a deficits account, deficit budget. Here it will be the same. In this market also, if the government has to put a stimulus from account, it is going to affect the national economy fiscal ratio, because they can't print the notes and distribute it. They have to bring from the capital account, and that is not going to recover. If 3 years, 4 years, they just put the stimulus to support any industry, this is going to affect the national accounts deficits. From again, manufacturing industrial outputs, that is all related to our clientele base. If you see the many of the client base is working in this sector, that is going to have an effect on our premiums, on our further calls. There will be postponement of call, there will be shifting of goalpost. And at the same time, there will be sector which will be growing, so you must be ready with a new clientele base. This is a time you start thinking other than the existing clientele base, so you'll have more penetration in the market to come, and for that you have to get yourself ready. Friends, all these uncertainties, stock markets, this interest rates falls, investment funding has started shifted to safe havens. Now no company will start taking risk for next 2-3 years. They will try to create a profit. They will not take expansion. They will create, whatever business I have, let me first create the profit in the account. So the business will be more of profit oriented than expanding oriented. They will look for their balances to show the positive growth. So future investments of customer will also look for safe havens for future emergency fundings. Each government has to put some financial stimulus to run the economy. Friends, this is going to change the entire world economy, will be totally disrupted. Friends, I'm not making you scared that the entire world economy will collapse. No, it is not going to be collapsed, but it will be changed in the new business model and will be bounced back. Some country will bounce back very fast, some country will bounce back a bit late, but some country will bounce back immediately from next morning, but some country will never be come back. So try to understand the world economy disruption is going to happen, which I talk about the curves. So if you understand any world economy, the V curve is when there is a recession, immediately you get up. So that is called a V curve. In this pandemic, no country is in a capacity to have the V curve. Then there is a U curve. First you have downfall, then you take some certain times, and then again you get up. We as the Indian market also, Chinese market also, I personally see Abu Dhabi also in that category, that will have the U kind of shape, and there will be L shape which will never recover. Like Italy, it will take a long time to recover, especially European countries. I think US will also affect very hard. Friends, certain data which is help you how financial market responded to the coronavirus. See, this is a global economic impact of COPD. This is Bloomberg's latest report, which says global economy. That latest reports means 1 week before, global economy has predicted. Now again it has changed after IMF and Goldman Sachs have sent the report 2 days back. Again it has changed, except India and China. None of the country in this global scenario is going to give any positive growth in their economic system. So entire world economy is going to go in a negative direction over the last year, except India and China. So it's a good news for Indians. I think UAE also in the negative directions, they are not going to show any, considering the risk scenario. Effect of COVID, I'll give you this stock indexes dropped since 31st December. I'm giving you for 3 months of data, January, February, March, because this you must understand when we discuss with your clients. I'm sure many of the clients who have invested in unit linked product of any our other competitors, every company, Nasdaq, S&P, Dow Jones, all US exchange in which mostly they invest is showing minimum 24-25% to 30% of degrowth. I'm talking about the index. Index has reduced this much and it has not recovered. At the same time, if you talk to many of our customers, they invest in Indian markets. I'll talk about the Sensex. This Sensex is how the Sensex is closing as on date. If you see from 38, 39,000 to 25,000 and then again recovering. And again, nobody is seeing the future of recovery. There, everybody is predicting 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And again, it will depend how you are going to manage this, how you are going to manage this economy in the days to come. How this pandemic of coronavirus in India will be tackled. So these are the challenges which you have to study world as well as Sensex also, because when you're sitting with your client, most of the people are still feeling that Indian market has crashed, so everything is so in a very low price to go and invest it. But this is not time to go and invest and predict the futures. I'll come on a calculations also when we'll sit one-to-one. If you have any queries, then I'll tell you in reality, when the market crashes for more than 20-21%, it will take minimum 2 to 3 years to break even, to come in the original position. If they show 10% growth